Good morning, Wednesday morning, halfway through the week, hump day. I don't think it's raining right. It might be, maybe misty kind of rain out there. I was teaching at Infirmary Mountain Park in Granville, outside of Granville last night. Boy, we got caught in that downpour. We ended up under the shelter, but the wind got so bad it still kind of blew water in from all sides. But we need the rain, so all is good. It just made it kind of humid. So if this is your first visit to my cardio, tone, and strength class, welcome. I used to have it over lunch hour on Wednesday, so we changed the time to 7 a.m. to see what kind of response we would get. So the class includes cardio. I generally start out with just a nice overall warm-up, and then we do some cardio, and then some kind of circuit. Today we're going to do a pyramid sort of circuit. So 10 minutes on the timer. I'm going to give you 3 exercises. The first one we'll do for 30 reps, the second for 20, the third for 10. And then you start back over until I tell you the 10 minutes are up. You can take a break anytime you need it. Keep your water close by. You can make it harder or easier. You can use weights or not. Make this your workout, okay? And then at the end, we do a little cool down and a little stretching and get you ready for your day since we're starting out in the morning. Meet me back there on my mat. See you in a minute. So we'll start with our warm-up. I've got a little timer down there. I've been experimenting with timers. I think I finally have something I like. It's simple and I can see it. So bring the fingertips up here to your tops of your shoulders and just do some circling with your elbows. And let's go one at a time. So one up, then the other. The chest can start to turn a little with this. Now make the circle a little bigger and act like you're kind of combing your hair as you bring your hand over. Breath is easy and deep. And then get bigger with this movement. So arm circles with control. So you don't want to just flop those arms back there. Bring some awareness to the muscles, the joint spaces. Reverse the direction. And then come to stillness. I got my feet a little wider than hip distance apart. I always keep a little bounce in the knees, so not locking out the knees. So a little bit of a bounce. Inhale, swing your arms up. Grab your left wrist. We're going to fold to the right. So 2 big breaths here. Inhale into those left ribs. You wiggle the fingers and the wrists. And then back up to center. Take the right wrist, pull and stretch to the left. 2 big breaths here into the right ribs. And then back up to center. Inhale those arms up. We're going to twist it to the right. You can bend the left knee a little bit here. Inhale up. Twist it to the left. 1 more each side. Now bring your arms in front of you with your palms up. You can make a gentle fist. And inhale, open, lift, reach back. And then as you exhale, round the spine, bring the forearms together. Inhale, lift and open. A little flexion and extension of the spine. 1 more each way. This always feels good in the morning. And stand up nice and straight. You can use a chair or a table for balance if you need to. Lift your left knee. Let's circle through the hip. A little balance exercise. In addition to range of motion, reverse the direction. And don't put that foot down yet. Let's do some circling through the ankle. And the other way, and then circle through the knee. So it's like you're stirring a pot of soup with your foot. Yeah, and then go the other way. Woo. And then down. Let's take the second side. Just be curious about your balance. Comparing one side to the other. Is one side a little easier? That's not uncommon. I'm having trouble on this side today. Go the other way. And move through the foot. So like you're drawing circles with your big toe. Reverse the direction And then stir the soup with your foot. Reverse the direction. And then bring that foot back down. Take the hands to the hips. Hula hoop. So move through the hips. Go the other direction. Bring your hands to prayer and then lace the fingers and push out with the hands. And then bring the hands back and flip the palms, bring the elbows down. Wiggle through the fingers. Let's start with some cardio now. So just hug yourself as you tap your foot across. Hug. We'll do this one for a minute and then we'll switch. We'll do 2 more. So again, you can pick up the pace. Swing the arms wider. But always with control. So when we're doing these fast movements, don't get carried away with momentum. When you get old like me, that's just a recipe for some sort of soft tissue damage. When you get old, you have to pay attention to those details. 30 more seconds. Breathe. Feel that breath picking up pace. Heart rate starting to climb. Now we're going to switch to a squat. So we're going to squat, reach the hands up, then we squat, and then up and squat. We're going to do these for a minute. Make sure your knees are tracking right down the center of your feet. So don't let the knees drop inward. And you should still be able to see your toes. Trying to keep your knee behind the plane of the tip of your toe. 30 more seconds with this one. I've got to adjust the angle a little. Keep going. The glare of my light. Well, I'll tell you, it's hard to find the perfect timer. There's timer apps. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. 10 more seconds. And then the final cardio for now is we're going to kick the butt going side to side, but just cross the arms. Again, you can really reach with the arms, step a little wider with the legs, increase your tempo. What do you need this morning? Think of all that's going on in the body right now. Have blood pumping around, taking away all the waste products and the toxins and the stale, stagnant energy. And we're revving up the energy, flowing through the body, through the meridians, through the nadis for the day. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab a drink. So we rest in between sets of things. So we'll take about a minute and a half rest. Sip on your water. Sometimes I add electrolytes to my water. This morning I just have straight up water. So first circuit, 3 exercises done in a pyramid. We're going to start with a 30 rep, 20 rep, and then 10 rep. The first one is, let me look up and find my place. So curtsy lunge. So it's just a step behind and step behind. And you can make this harder by adding a little hop. So you hop, hop, hop. So we'll do 30. Each hop counts as 1. So it'll be 15 on each leg. The second one, we'll need weights for if you have them. If not, no big deal. If you have weights, always squat to pick them up. This is a tricep kickback. So little bend in the knees, hinge at the hips. Keep your spine neutral. Draw your elbows way up there. Shoulder blades towards the spine and then reach back 20 times. Really squeezing at the top. And the third one, I'm gonna drop down to a lower weight. Lateral arm raises, so just up to shoulder height. And we'll do 10 of those. 30 of the curtsy lunges, 20 of the tricep kickbacks, 10 of the lateral arm raises. Do that as many times as you can, for a total of 10 minutes. You always take a break. And let's go. Curtsy lunge. Remember, count each as one. So this is my third. 7. And you don't have to go as slow as me or as fast as me. And you can add that hop. And when I talk, I lose track of my count. So I'm going to call that 15-ish. 19. Remember, we're doing these for 10 minutes, so pace yourself. Tricep kickbacks are next. Squat to pick up your weights. Little bend in the knees. Hinge at the hips. Elbows back, 20. Squeeze at the top. Keep breathing. This is halfway for me. Keep the spine neutral, so don't start rounding. If you start rounding, drop your weights or take a break. We're gonna do 5 more because I talked. I don't know where I'm at. And then I'm gonna lower the weights for the lateral arm raises, doing 10 of those. A little softness in the knees, nice base. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squat to put your weights down, and we'll go right back to the curtsy lunge, 30 of them. This should be okay for your knees. Knees are boss. Make sure that bending knee tracks right down the center of the foot. So we're just reaching behind. We're not torquing this supporting leg. We're going to do 10 more. And 10, squat to get your weights. Tricep kickbacks, 20. Here we go. I am halfway there. Keep the shoulder blades pinched back towards the spine. Keep breathing. 8, 9, 10. Don't hold me to the count. If I'm not talking, I can keep count. If I talk, all bets are off. 10. So I have a little bend in my knees. And my pelvis is neutral, so I'm not arcing my back and sticking my butt out. 3 more. And down. We're at 4 minutes. We're going to 10. Here we go, curtsy lunge. Maybe turbocharge it. I'm at 20. 29 and 30. Squat to get your weights. If you're using them, 20 tricep kickbacks. Good form. I'm halfway there. Don't let fatigue compromise form. So you can lower the weights, you can drop the weights, you can slow this down, you can take a break. And then lateral arm raises. So my arms are straight, palms face down, but I'm not really locking out my elbows. 2 more. We're at 6 minutes. We're getting there. Curtsy lunge. That was 20 for me, 10 more. And tricep kickbacks. 20. Remember, neutral pelvis. And I'm folded at the hip crease. So the flexion's happening in my hips, not in my back. So nice neutral spine. Total of 20. I'm halfway there. Shoulder blades towards the spine. Last one. I'm switching weights. 10 lateral arm raises. Again, a little softness, neutral spine. We are at 8 minutes, so 2 more minutes of work and then we get a break. Here we go, probably just one more round. Give it all you got. I'm at 20, we're going to 30. Tricep kickback. Can you feel it yet? And we're going to 28. I've got 5 more. I don't count out loud because you may not be doing the same pace as me. So I don't want to throw everybody off. 2 more for me. And squat, lateral arm raises. We've got 30 seconds. Let's just finish out with these. So we'll do how many we can in 30 seconds. Ten more seconds. Now I'm feeling it. Three more. And take a break. Squats, put those weights down. And grab a drink. It is humid. It's even humid in the house because the air temperature, I think, is cooler than what we have the air conditioner set at, so the humidifier's not running. Man, it's humid. So we'll take about a 1.5-minute, 2-minute break. So that was the first circuit, the pyramid circuit. So the second, same thing, 30, 20, 10. We're going to work the obliques, so the waist. So the feet are a little wide and pointed out a bit. Now you can take fingertips behind your head. I don't do that because I always end up pushing my head, so I just bring my arms out to goalpost. In yoga we call this goddess. I kind of like that term. So goddess arms. I'm going to lift a knee and reach an elbow over towards it. So it's a little side crunch. We'll do a total of 30, so 15 each side. The second one is with a weight, but we're going to kneel to do this, and kneeling just helps work some core muscles, so it's a little bonus for this. So it's a shoulder press with a reverse grip. I'm going to bring my hands so my fingernails face me and go up. So we're going to do 20 of these. Now pay attention to your low back with this one. Don't arc the back, so not extension. You're staying neutral. Engage the core, draw the navel back towards the spine. And if you start to swing to get those weights up, it means the weights are too heavy. And then push-ups for the last one, so 10 push-ups. You can do regular push-ups, you can do wall push-ups. I'm gonna do kneeling push-ups. So from a kneeling plank, keep the elbows tight to the body in these push-ups. And a total of 10. I'm gonna grab a drink and then we're gonna get started. So 30 of the oblique lateral knee raises, 20 of the reverse grip, chest presses, shoulder presses, and then 10 push-ups for 10 minutes. Here we go. A total of 30. So this isn't a twist, it's a side bend. So the knees are wide and the elbows are wide. I think I have 10 more. And then down to the mat. And if your knees are touchy, you don't have to come to your knees, or you can bring something, some sort of cushion, maybe a beach towel. If you're on a mat, you can kind of double up the mat. 20 of these. Shoulder press. Watch your low back. I've got 5 more. Ten push-ups. Regular push-ups or kneeling push-ups. And then back up. 30 side crunches. And down to the mat, 20, and drop down on my weight. Reverse grip, shoulder press. I'm halfway there. 5 more. Ten push-ups. Remember, you can be at the wall. You can even be in a tabletop position. Come down like this. And back up. I like to take a nice little child's pose to stretch things out after those push-ups. 30 oblique crunches. Ten more. Thirty, down to the knees. Shake your arms out if your arms are like mine. They're tired right now. 20, reverse grip, shoulder press. Pay attention to your spine. Engage the core. Have 10 more. Five more. 10 push-ups. We're almost to 6 minutes. Still having trouble seeing my timer. Back up. Always take that child's pose if it feels good. I can't imagine a child's pose would feel good. Maybe if you have a low back issues. Waist. So we're working the waist. 5 more for me. Reverse grip, shoulder press. So notice how when you draw your navel in and kind of lift it up, that core support causes you to breathe into the ribs. That's okay. But it also pulls the belly in and supports the lumbar spine like an airbag. So it helps to prevent that anterior tilt that comes as things get weaker. You want to lean back, and that's not good. So support the core, or support the lumbar spine with the core. I've got 5 more. And push up. We're at 8 minutes. And then come back to child's pose. We're at 8.5 minutes. Let's just end this circuit because I want to get one more circuit in, so I'll shorten the last 2. So take your break. I also have to have a cool down. Well, it looks kind of foggy. It looks really wet and sticky out there. Okay, next pyramid is lawn mowers, butt kicks with bicep curls, and then supine scissor legs. So I'll show you those first. Those are the 10 since I'm down here on the mat. So it depends on your core. Make sure the low back is supported and not arcing the back. Legs out straight. The lower they are to the mat, the more you're going to feel this. So you decide. You can have them up here, you can have them low. We'll do 10. So 1 is 2 moves. So it's 1, 2, 3, and so on. So 10 of those. I just work my way back up. And 20 of the butt kicks with bicep curls. So bicep curls, palms forward, and way up here to the shoulders, extend all the way down. But we're gonna add a butt kick with that. So butt kick, side to side. So this is 1, 2, so you're counting the curls, 3, 4, 20 of those. And then the very first one, lawn mower. So this will be 15 on each side. So you kind of come into, if you do yoga, it's sort of a warrior 2 position. It's kind of a side lunge. And a light touch with the forearm. You let the hand with the weight come down towards the ankle, and then you drive that elbow straight up. If you want a little more work in the waist, you can open up with this. So 15 on each side. And we'll cycle through that. We'll try for 3 times. But I'm going to kind of keep an eye on the clock because I want time for cool down and stretch. Okay. So it will be 30 lawn mowers, 15 each side. Butt kicks with bicep curls, total of 20. You count the curls, supine scissor legs, 1, 2. We'll do 10 of those. Okay, then to grab our weight. Here we go. I did start that. So 15 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the top. And then switch. Remember, form first, then movement, 15. Five more for me. 15. And then butt kicks with bicep curls. Remember, bicep curls clear up, clear down. 1. We'll do 22. 19 and 20. Come to the mat or the floor. If coming down to the floor bothers you, you can sit on the edge of a chair, lean back, and see if you can do some scissor kicks there. So a total of 10. And back up. Lawnmowers. Remember your form. 15 each side. This will be our last time through. Switching sides, 15 over here, make it count. $13, $14, and $15. Grab your other weight if you're using weights. 20 bicep curls. With a butt kick. $15, $16, $17, $18, and then scissor kicks. 10 of them. I like to grab the edges of my mat and pull out. Take a break. Bring your feet to the mat. You're already on your back. Let's lift up into a nice bridge. So we'll kind of release the core. And then come down. Just a nice, gentle bridge. So inhale up. Release the core. And exhale down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Don't let your knees come apart. So keep the thighs hip distance apart. You don't have to squeeze the thighs together. That's not good either. But don't let the knees splay out. 1 more. Roll the thighs up towards your belly. Do some circling through the hips. Go one direction, then the other. You can take the knees in opposite directions. You can take them in the same direction. Now reach out with the left leg and squeeze the right leg in. And then open that hip to the right, open the knee to the right. Take your left arm out on the floor and bring your gaze to it. And you can even bend the left elbow and kind of bring the hand up by the ear. Even reach that arm long. A little more stretch in the left side body. Now bring the knee back to center. We're going to take the knee in the left hand and draw it across the body. Take the gaze to the right. And breathe. And back to center. Squeeze both thighs up to the belly. And then release the right leg down, keeping the left thigh in. Open the left thigh to the left. And bend that right arm. Bring the fingertips up by the ear, or maybe even reach the arm up long. And try taking your gaze to the right. And back to center. Draw the knee across the body. And take the gaze to the left. I come back to center. Extend the heels up, even if the knees are bent. You don't have to have straight legs. We're going to draw some circles with the feet. So massaging the lumbar spine, the sacrum. Imagine you have the face of a clock on the mat right underneath your low back, and you've got to press into each one of those numbers. Now go the other way. Now bend your knees and reach down for your ankles. Open your knees wide. Push your forearms into your shins and open up. And breathe. Now rock up to a seated position. You can sit like this. We call this Sukhasana. You can sit in a chair. You can even stand. Let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Keep the spine nice and neutral. Isolate the movement to the shoulders. Go the other direction. And then bring the fingertips to the tops of the shoulders again. That same movement we did when we started. So we're just kind of swimming with the elbows. And then make that bigger by acting like you're raking your fingers across the top of your head. Notice the little twist in the spine. And then big circles with the arms. And reverse. And then come back to stillness. In this shape, take your knees, pull on the knees, bring your belly forward, bring your chest forward. Elbows reach back, shoulder blades towards the spine, look up. Nice back bend extension. Push into the knees and kind of push them away. Spread the fingers and round it back. You can reach those arms long. Inhale, sitting up. Let's extend both legs out wide. You can keep the knees bent if you need to, or straighten. Sit up on the sit bones. You can stay here. If you need to lean back a little to start to feel that stretch because you're tight, you can do that. Or you can fold. Fold at the hip crease so it's not rounding through the back. You're getting a nice stretch in the backs of the legs. And then sit up nice and tall. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, or whenever you visit this recorded video after I get it on my channel. I appreciate your time and your company. Have a great day. I will see you Friday morning, 7 a.m. for an end of the week yoga class. Have a good one, and thank you.